Hi guys, welcome back to Craft and Cook. Today we went to visit the new East Flora HQ in Clementi to get some plants for our new house. We started off at their rooftop where they had lots of edible plants, ferns, oxalis, caladiums, monsteras, marigolds and other flowers. I bought quite a few edible plants here, which I'll show you at the end of the video. Although the building was supposed to be 11 stories, the middle floors are car parks and some floors were their office areas. So there was essentially only 3 to 4 floors of plants and 2 floors of a grocery and cut flower area. We started off from the rooftop and got a few plants there before we headed down to level 9, specialty gardening. The collection here was a bit random. You have barbecue pits, a collection of rocks and aquariums. I'm not exactly sure what these are called, but I did like this terrarium that they had on display, and they also had a very cool looking terrarium coffee table, which looks nice but it's probably quite hard to maintain. Anyway, skipping the floors for the car parks and offices, level 2 is where they had their gift shop area. There were dried flowers and Ryan's Grocer, where they sold very premium groceries. There was also an organic vegetable section and a very big area for cut flowers. Lun and I were a bit more interested in their fresh fruit section, which had quite a large selection and the prices were not too bad actually. We ended up buying some grapes and oranges there. Now we're at the ground floor and they have this cute water fountain at the entrance and rows of indoor plants. They even have carnivorous plants and this cool looking plant that burst out of its pot. I don't know a lot of plant names, but I know that these are caladiums and this is called Stephania erecta. I don't know. Anyway, I quite like this leafy looking plant, although we didn't get it on our first visit. We actually went back recently and I couldn't resist and I just bought it. So if you have any care tips for this, let me know. Currently it's just sitting on our dining table. We saw very interesting looking plants and Lun really liked the plants with interesting looking leaves, so we got a few to put in our living room. There was also a small section of seeds and aquarium plants. And just as we were heading for the basement, we saw a large selection of succulents, and then we also realized that we actually missed the outdoor section on level 1, so we headed out and saw some air plants and lots of orchids. So eventually we headed downstairs to the basement level, which is the last floor of this building. They had a lot of ornamental plants here. About half of this place was filled with plants and half of it was more like things you'd buy for gifts. So roses and stuff like that, and these mini terrariums as well. There was even a whole tree in the basement, so that was quite cool. I thought these maple looking plants looked quite cool as well, but I didn't get them because I was more interested in the edible plants anyway. So at the end of the day, Lun and I had nearly 2 trolleys full of plants and some fruits that we bought from the fresh fruit section that they had. When we went home, we shifted most of the plants onto our balconies, and these are the plants that we bought. Thank you guys for watching once again, and if you're interested to see how my balcony garden is gonna evolve over time, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. Currently, I have quite a few seedlings growing on the balcony. I have some bean plants, kangkong, nai pai, lady's finger or okra. I have some cherry tomato plants, and I recently planted a few melon seeds from a rock melon that we bought from the supermarket. So those videos will be coming out eventually, although the plants need time to grow, so bear with me. But I'll be posting about my balcony garden updates from time to time, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!